All right, welcome to Get to Know here. We got Samuel Herrera and Miah Jackson here, our cross-country representatives here for us. And guys, tell us a little bit about cross-country. You know, how far do you run? What's the courses like? That kind of thing.
Like usually in practice, we run about like 3 miles to 5 miles, sometimes 6. It just really depends how fast we run it. But all the practices are kind of different from each other. So some days it'll be on cement, some days it'll be on grass, or some days it'll be on hills, and sometimes it's a combination of all three. It just really depends.
Yeah, what when you run a cross country meet? What's that like? What's the typical course? Do they have a standard setup for X number of miles, or is it just each one's different?
Nah, they're all different. We go from a hilly course one day to a muddy course the next, all flat, or we'll go to grass meets, from grass meets to concrete, and it's different every meet.
So, and you guys both run track, is that right?
Yes, sir.
So do you prefer cross country or track?
Cross country all the way.
I prefer. I don't know. They're both different, but I enjoy doing both.
Okay.
They're both enjoyable.
Yeah, you just like to run, right?
I do, yes, sir.
All right, so you guys obviously like to run. You run fast, and you know, again, what's an average? You usually run about 3 miles in a cross country meet.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so all right, Sammy, you're the team captain, right? You're a team captain. What does that look like in a sport like cross country? How do you lead in that kind of situation?
Well, usually we lead like in the helping the team warm up all together. We make sure that they're doing the workout properly, that they're going fast when they have to go fast, slow when they need to go slow, making sure they're on top of all their miles and all that sort of stuff.
So how do you create a team environment in a sport that's so individual, as far as, you know, trying to get to the finish line first?
Well, we try to run together as much as we can, like especially on long runs when we're running like 10 miles and more. We try to stick together and kind of like bond as we run, and that sort of situations, yeah.
Well, I know I come out, you guys run in the summer, in the off season. I know I come out of the Y a lot of times in the morning after working out, and you guys are out there getting ready to take off, and I'm like, that doesn't look like fun, but you guys obviously like it. Talk about the commitment it takes to put up the times and to try to mill in these events.
It for sure takes a lot of commitment. It's not one of those sports well, honestly, all sports have their challenges, but I feel like with cross country, it's really like challenging in the aspect of mentality, because your bodies can do so many amazing things, but you can't do any of that if you don't have a strong mentality. So if you don't have a strong mentality, you can't run really fast, but you have the possibility of running fast.
Well, how do you get faster? I mean, I guess that's the question. Is it a matter of conditioning? Is it a matter of speed work? I mean, what is the key to running better times and getting to becoming a more competitive cross-country runner?
It's a matter of like a variation of workouts. We tend to do a lot of speed workouts on the track, doing intervals like 400s, 800s, that sort of things. Long distance workouts where we, what's it called? I forget what it's for, but it's to help with our endurance. That's
Sure.
that's what it is. And then we got our easy runs, which help recover our legs after we do those type of runs. And then there's obviously race days where we race.
Sure. Well, it's good stuff. And Miah, what are some of the other things that you're involved with?
This year I decided to be involved in theater, or technical theater really. And I'm also involved in art as well.
All right, so what is technical theater versus just theater?
So regular theater is like you're acting, while technical theater is you could be working on lights or music or even making props, which is mostly what I'm doing.
Okay, using your art background.
Yeah.
All right, so I understand you're at pretty highly ranked up in your class. What does it take to be able to have that commitment as well as your extracurricular?
A lot of all-nighters. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. But A lot of commitment. Like, you have to stay focused. You have to catch up on your work if you miss a day because you're going to a meet. Just like a lot of extra stuff that not everyone can necessarily do.
So, you have a favorite area of study that you like?
Not necessarily. I mean, like, what do you mean? Like,
A favorite subject? Your
favorite
math,
subject?
English,
Not
science?
very great at math, honestly. I think I prefer English. Pretty good at history. Yeah, but math, not that great at math.
Okay. Well, you're our junior, so you got a little time, but have you thought about what you want to do after high school?
I'm thinking to go and study to be an architect. I don't know where I'm going yet, but that's my plan so far.
Okay. All right, Samuel, here you got a nickname. Coach says they call you Batman. What's that about? Where'd that come from?
Well, the 4 years I've been here, I kind of tend to get injured. I'm pretty weak in that sort of area. But I always tend to come back with like a strong mentality and never really quitting when most people would generally quit in my sort of situation.
Okay. Well, that's good. Well, you're a senior, so have you thought about what you plan to do after high school?
I have vaguely thought about it. I am in the fire program for the high school right now, so that's a possibility. But I also do want to go study something at college level, maybe medically related. I'm not sure though.
Well, it kind of works in with the fire academy too. Yeah. So, all right. Well, very good. Get to know these guys. This is Miah Jackson and Samuel Herrera on the cross country and track.